What's up everyone, Teredian here with a quick update video on what I've been doing game dev wise the past couple weeks since the end of my last project, Super Regime Change Randy. This game doesn't have a name yet, other than Space Game Test, which is not a great name. But if we just take a look, it's just going to be like a little game where you fly a little spaceship around with, like something approximating Newtonian physics. I'm not a good game developer, so this is the best I can do. You got, your RCS thrusters to maneuver. You can dock to these different stations, and you will be, like, transporting... basically, the idea is you're a transport ship AI, right? And you gotta ferry around the little human asteroid miners from their HAB module here. So you'll see we can dock in the top right. Is docked is now true, and now no matter how much I move, I won't actually move. A little bridge will extend out, like, between the station and the ship. The people will load up, and you'll also have, like, cargo and stuff, and you have to watch your fuel. You take them over to the asteroid over here. If I don't crash. Crashing is still a little buggy, because I decided not to go with the G-Develop's physics system, because I'm stupid, so I made this way harder on myself. The next version of this, if I ever use this concept ever again, I'm probably going to use the physics system. So then you come here, you dock, you unload the people, you fly away, and then this station over here is going to be... Ooh, drifting. This is the fuel station. So this is where you refuel. You can see the docking area appears when you get close to the station to show you where to dock. Also, it's denoted with that red area. Otherwise, people wouldn't know where to dock. And from here, none of this is implemented yet. I'm just talking about stuff I'm going to be adding next. So you dock here, you'll be, this UI will change, and there'll be like ways to transfer fuel and stuff between the ship and the station and stuff. Yeah, and then the current feature I'm working on now, which isn't completely done, if I remember which... yeah, okay. So there's going to be these cargo containers, right? Right now I just hit a button and it appears. And obviously because these cargo containers are full of space rocks and whatever these asteroid miners are pulling out of these rocks, right? You're going to dock these to the mining station then as well, so you can dock these around the front. And the ship gets much less maneuverable when you have this, and the center of mass is off, so it's like a little challenging. But that's kind of part of the fun, right? I want the experience of flying the ship to be one of the main mechanics of the game. I don't want it to be easy, necessarily. I want it to be fun. So then you can dock this to the station. It should... Okay, there we go. You got to get it really close. So now I can hit these and it won't work. And then another menu will pop up. You select the ore to load up or whatever. And then you go ahead, and then there will be like another station a bit further away that you dock this at, and then you retrieve an empty cargo container and bring it back, and you do that cycle. And that's the main loop of, like... Oh, ran out of monopropellant. Reset. Yeah, and this area of space is huge, right? And there's going to be all sorts of stuff you can explore and find out in space. That's all still conceptual right now. I want to build the main, like, upgrade and loop and stuff. And with the money you get from the resources, you'll be able to upgrade your ship, so you'll be able to, like, increase your max speed. Currently there's a limiter on your max speed, so you can't go too fast. Otherwise you could just fly in a straight line and go so fast that the engine can't, like the game engine itself can't keep up with what's going on, and then you'll crash into something and it'll bug out, and it's crazy. So there has to be a speed limiter. Yeah, so this is just the notebook I've been mocking up GUI and stuff in, and planning out the project a little bit. I like to get this stuff on paper because it's easier to just write stuff and draw it on paint, if that makes sense. Then obviously here is where the magic gets done. So yeah, then here's the planning documentation, or at least what I have so far. The project objectives are to finish a game that is larger in scope than my previous projects so far. So hopefully I'm not biting off more than I can chew with a newtonian physics 2D space game where you can explore space and ferry around asteroid miners and stuff. Maybe that's too large, but that's one of the things I'm trying to learn with this project, to see if I can accurately scope things out properly. So far I've only made small projects that are more or less easy to finish in a couple of months, but this might take me a little bit longer. And then to use the project to learn Git and GitHub for version control. I've been keeping a GitHub repository for this game, a private one, so you can't access it yet. I don't want people to access it before it's in a state where it should be accessed, if that makes sense. But man, that is a powerful tool. I should have been using that from the start. I'm not even sure I'm using it right. I only have one branch. You're supposed to have like a main branch and a development branch, but if it's a project where just you are working on it, just having one branch is probably fine. It's working for me, at least. Deadline is somewhere around March. This is just pulled out of thin air. I have no idea when this will be done, but I'm also not working on it quite as actively as my other projects right now. It's December. I'm being a bit more chill. I'm working on the Let's Play channel. So yeah, that's what I've been up to. I've also started a second channel for gameplay videos, for like Let's Plays and stuff. It's called Torettian Plays. Feel free to check that out if you want. It's brand new, but eventually there will be all sorts of video games on there. And I want to play video games that are important to me and that I think are fun, and examine them through the lens of, you know, learning what can I learn from these games to put in my future games. You know what I mean? So check that out if you want. Everyone have a nice holiday. I'll see you guys next time.